Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the August edition of the Chamber Chat. Jen, we laid out in July. We did not have a program.
It was too busy.
Well, we're just slackers. We're just slackers. Yes.
It was a good July, but it's good to be back.
Well, everybody was a slacker because we've got so many community volunteers we want to say thank you to.
Yes.
Not just the Smithville Jamboree and DeKalb County Fair, but we have people all year long who are volunteering in this community.
To make those things happen. And
they're
more.
not magic, are they? So anyway, thank you, everybody. We weren't here to say thank you, but we want to say it today and just keep those volunteerism hours going, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
The fair was fantastic this year, and the Jamboree was so much fun.
I loved it.
No storms.
I know.
I mean,
It was awesome.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to celebrate just thinking about those events and all the wonderful volunteers that make it happen.
Well, segueing into events.
Yes.
So my handy-dandy assistant and I, Ian Chandler, he's happened to be here this morning under great duress. I forced him to come. I'm like, you work for me. You have to come if I say, like, I don't want to. I'm like, too bad. So anyway, I said, Ian, we are spending so much time looking for events because, Jen, you know we do not want to miss one single event.
That's right.
And so I said, create us and make me look like I'm the smart one. Create a place that people can go online and, submit their own event.
Delegation.
I love that. Delegation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
And it also allows somebody who's putting on an event to not have to jump through a bunch of hoops and not know who to contact. They just can get the word out themselves.
Yeah. And so we'll get a link on Facebook. But first, Ian, tell us what we need to do. Where do we go?
What have you done?
What have we done? What have we done to make this happen?
It's quite simple, really. So you just need to go to our website, visit DeKalbTN.com, and once you're there, you will see an info button on the top right of the page.
Easy.
And once you get there, you click on that, and then you'll see our calendar of events.
Oh, it's a big square. You'll be able to see it right there in the middle of the page. Boing.
Yep, and then you click that as well.
Okay.
And then finally, when you're on that page, not only will you see events that are going to be happening in DeKalb County, but there will be a little blue button that'll say, click here to add an event.
Oh,
it's right there, plain and simple.
button. Okay.
And then you basically just have a few bits of information to fill out. You click submit, and then we'll review it, and then it'll be on the calendar. It's that
Shabam.
simple.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
what are some things that you're looking for people to put on there? Give us some examples of some events that would...
What's coming up, Ian? It's in our
pass
brain,
them
I
on.
know.
It's like, think of the autumn fair, for example. I mean, that would absolutely need to be in our community calendar. But
The art walk.
Exactly.
The pumpkin festival.
The Pumpkin Festival, and
What about
also
deadlines for like when the Fiddler 5K?
We're not sure about that. Well, you put the Fiddler 5K in there, but I don't. Yeah, I'm sure you can put the information. Is there a place for information?
Yes, there's an additional information tab where you can just type in stuff that will absolutely put on the community calendar if it's important. So, for example,
Great.
beauty pageant, sometimes you might want to put in prices or the deadline of when you can sign up, that kind of thing.
Oh.
There
You
go.
have thought of all sorts of things in this.
Ma'am.
Well, he's thought of it all. We have thought of it all.
Oh,
Delegation.
I finally came up with a good idea.
Suzanne, you look exhausted over all those all that work.
Well, you've done a great job, and
Yeah.
we're going to get it where everybody can find it easy. I think we can put a link on Facebook page.
We absolutely could.
We can do that. We'll put it all over the place, and eventually we might be able to do this. I don't know. We've got 3 different websites we're running now.
Yep.
We have our chamber
I love
one.
Visit DeKalb
Visit
TN.
DeKalb TN,
Love
and
it.
now we've got CenterHillLakeTourism.com.
Yeah.
We got a lot we're keeping up with, so
Absolutely.
we had to figure
and
it out.
2 of those websites also have the going straight to the submitted event. So, I mean, all but the Center Hill Lake one. And then
We'll
once
get
we put
that.
that on there, I mean, it'll be basically impossible to miss it.
Oh, impossible.
Challenge accepted.
Every time somebody tells me it's impossible, I prove they're right. But anyway, thank you, Ian, for that. And everybody, make sure you go on there because we don't want to miss a thing, do we, Jim?
Right. And it also seems like that's going to be a great place that if someone's like, what's going on, they can go on that calendar to see what's happening as well. So it's
Yes.
not just to put things, but it's going to be a great community resource to be able to just check in and see what's going on.
And it's already filled up. We already have a full page that we've already added.
Yes, ma'am, we do.
So anyway, go and check it out and tell me what you think. If you have any comments, tell Ian.
All righty then.
Thanks, Ian.
Thanks
of
for your
course.
work, Ian.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, from the Smithville First Baptist Church, Brother Chad is
Hello,
here.
hello.
Welcome.
So,
Yes.
you had a big week this week.
We've had a busy couple weeks just getting ready for everything, but this past week was amazing. We had this past Sunday, all the churches and the community were able to get together. We had our annual prayer for the schools. We started at the high schools. Then we went over to the each individual school and had prayer walks there. So
Aw.
that was on Sunday. And then we turned around on Monday and we had our back to school bash, education celebration. It's been the school supply day, if you will, whatever you want to call it. Has a lot of names, but ton of support this year from the community. We had several churches, many businesses came and helped. It truly is a community project, but to have all the kids, we had a little bit left over, and we plan to be taking that to the schools today so that they can pass that out to the teachers and give them out as needed. So
Yeah, hold on to them until they need them again in 9 weeks or whatever.
Yes. So,
Well, if you have a DTC magnet calendar, my daughter-in-law said save us.
yes, I have a whole box of DTC calendars.
I need some of those. Could you save me
I'll
a
be
few?
glad to give you some. So those
I'm
things are
thinking about
heavy,
it.
by the way.
Oh,
They're
are they?
not light. So it's,
Well, and speaking of all of the volunteers, this is just one more example of our community supporting families,
Right.
supporting the school system, supporting children in our community, making sure that they have what they need to have a good start.
yeah, and I actually heard of like a couple of places doing some other things as well, which is really great. I know 2 churches were giving out some stuff. And then I think
Michael Hale
gave
was
some
giving-
backpacks and
Yep.
some stuff away. So
The Care Prevention Coalition's
Yeah.
more backpacks.
there was a ton of stuff happening this year, but
And
I
that's
mean,
what it's all about.
and
is
there's a
that
great need, but we
yeah.
also want to be. It's love to see how the community comes out to fill that need. So yeah, it was a great week. So yeah.
Yeah, well, since you mentioned prayer walk, it's grant writing time at the chamber, so I'm thinking maybe we could do one of those at the chamber, a prayer walk.
A prayer walk at the
Oh, now
Pray
you're
over your
talking.
keyboard, you know?
Over his head.
That's right.
Yeah.
No tears, okay.
You'll do well.
I'll do it.
well.
I can get through it. I will do it.
But
Okay.
there's a lot of stuff going on. School started this week, so I know on the church front for everybody, everybody's getting all their Wednesday night activities rolling back in. I know with us, we have registration this Wednesday, and then next week we start our dinner and services. Everything starts about 5:20 with dinner, and services start at 6. So, but we're one of many. So just get plugged in somewhere. Churches are all over the place. If you can't find one, open your eyes. They're there. So
Right.
yes.
And it's great for the kids of our community to feel like they have a place to go to.
Right.
So even if that's just the respite for a parent to be able to
Yeah.
drop those kids off and be able to go to the grocery store without the kids in tow. I mean, there are a lot of really great reasons for people to reach out to churches.
And we always say, like, some people, like, their home church may not have a Wednesday night program. They can always come to ours, but we're not trying to take anybody away. You can still do your home church and then come be involved with ours. And other churches are the same way too. We just want to help out. Like you said, it's a true community thing. And just to be able to help out these kids and help them walk. So
And I love it. Y'all got so many good programs. My grandkids, I accuse them of being church hoppers. They're this church on Wednesday night, this one on Sunday night, our church on Sunday morning. They're all over the place. But I love it.
my dad grew up. My dad was a music minister, so and we had a home church, another church. So I had like 3 churches I went to on Sunday every day. So,
firm believer in my church, my second church, my music church.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Home
totally
away from
in
home.
favor.
So yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well, thank you for all that you do in our community and your church members as well.
Yeah, we're excited. Hopefully next
really
month we'll be giving more information about our prayer breakfast coming up.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's coming.
I
a little
think that's
teaser.
November.
A teaser,
Yeah.
A teaser is what they call that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Appreciate y'all hosting
Have a
that
great day.
for us.
God bless.
Thank you. Jen, what we got now?
Oh my goodness. The most fantastic program for the next 5 weeks. We have Martha Cooper and Karen Waddell here to talk about, menopausabilities.
Oh, I'm sort of having a hot flash now. This is working out really well. I'm so glad you girls are here this morning.
Yeah, Martha and Karen, welcome. Tell us all about this event.
Well, thank you for inviting us, and thank you for your interest in women's health. And we will be talking more about hot flashes, Suzanne. So don't worry, lots of good information. And so we know that menopause is often looked at through a negative lens.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so we are here. Our hope is to reframe that.
Yeah.
So the way we hope to do that, we're going to be teaching a series of 5 classes. We'll be talking about perimenopause, menopause, hormones, the Women's Health Initiative, the health consequences of menopause, sexual health, female anatomy. And then Karen, I can let her share what she's going to be.
So anything is open to talk about.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I like
that. As we go through this transition, there are things that, women often suffer in silence. And so we're going to go there. We're going to talk about the easy things. We're going to talk about the difficult things because our mission is to empower women for passionate living. And
I love that, don't you, Jen?
Do.
And you're right. It is silence. We don't say anything. We don't even talk to our friends about it. We don't say, "Hey, Jen, guess what?"
Well, we might. A few of us, but yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to be talking about why the old strategies that you used to use for your health, your nutrition, your fitness are probably not working anymore. And then I'm going to dive into what will work and just share that small shifts can make a big impact at any age. These are not changes that have to be made in your 30s or 40s to really feel a difference. Even in your 70s and 80s, you can still benefit from some of the changes that I'm going to be talking about.
Oh,
And so tell us about when the classes are.
Okay, so they're going to start tomorrow. So we're going to go 5 Thursdays.
What is that date?
Oh, yeah, August 7th. I'm sorry.
August 7th.
August 7th, and it's from 6 to 7 p.m. at 102 West Church Street, which is the Christian Fellowship Center of the First United Methodist Church, right beside Love Cantrell Funeral Home. And we will be going 5 Thursdays through September the 4th. All ages are welcome. About 40% of the material will cover menopausal issues, but about 60% of the material is going to be great for a woman of any age. If you haven't registered yet, it's not too late. We even welcome drop-ins. And then if you miss one class, don't worry. These are 5 separate classes, 5 different discussions.
So if somebody missed tomorrow's starting class, they could still come to
Absolutely.
any of the other ones.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. So
And how do they register?
you can go online and click on Facebook, interested or going, or you can text me. My phone number is on Facebook. It's on billboards, banners. So WJLE. Yeah. So
Find it anywhere.
Yeah, great.
So let's see.
And the cost?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
It's free.
Oh, it's free.
So, yay.
Oh, bam, it's free.
Yeah.
And it's a 1-hour event. So we're going to
It's a
start
good
on
time
time and
to
finish on
sort
time.
of, network and not network, so bond with some other women.
Yes.
It's a great way to create community with other women. Absolutely.
And I will say, I last week took some time to invite a few people. Just wanted to invite you, making sure you were. Oh yes, I'm coming with my aunt. Oh yes, I'm coming with my friends.
I love it.
Yes, I'm coming with so and so. So you've done a great job of promoting this. So anything that we can do to help support that as well. This is a really, really interesting topic, and I feel like it's one. Martha, I know when you first started talking about this, you were saying, "I am passionate about this topic." I mean, Martha has spent years learning and understanding what is going on in I mean, you were a physical therapist as training, so you understand body to start with. But this is, I know, an interesting topic for you that you've spent a lot of passion and time.
And one more point I wanted to make, Jen, thank you for saying that, is that the information we'll be sharing is not our opinions. This is science-backed information that's been presented by MDs, PhDs, RNs, medical professionals, leaders in their field. So we're so excited.
Thank you for doing this and bringing this to the community.
Thank you.
So tell us again, the time frame starts this
It
Thursday,
starts
goes
tomorrow. Thursday, August 7th. It's 5 sessions, all on Thursdays from 6 to 7 p.m. through September 4th.
And I've seen it on Facebook, but they can also reach out to the Chamber for more information as well.
Great.
Absolutely, I've got it right here.
Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Well, Miss Emily Bell called last night and said she couldn't be here today, so we're just skipping her, Dawn.
She's
so
super,
you come on over.
She is super busy.
She's busy.
And we wish her well at Hosanna Farms doing.
She's got a new business started.
all
Another
the-
one. She's amazing.
I know. And
Yeah.
she was it's kind of interesting to hear her say they've shifted to a childcare.
Yeah.
And she
We needed that.
immediately got a waiting list as long as the spots that she had. So
Well, who
she
wouldn't
was
want the
on
kids
to something.
there? It's
She
cool.
knows something. So we wish her well in what she's doing, and maybe she can be back the next time.
Well, talking about people who know something.
And
Let me
people
tell
who make
ya.
things happen.
Randy Caldwell's into everything.
The
I'm
idea
not
guy.
kidding.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
like,
know how I get roped into these things either, Suzanne.
I don't know. I just, when somebody says, who can I get? I go, wait, let me give you Randy's number. And Don Dahl is my second one.
Yay! Thank you both for being here.
Oh my goodness. Well, Randy, before we get started, we're so grateful to our Chamber's Business After Hours Committee.
Oh,
You people
absolutely.
have been busy. Shara Edcock, Emily Bell, and Randy Caldwell. You don't want more than 3 on that committee because these 3 are like pure energy. And so we had a great,
Oh, it was a great
now, we've
event.
been having Business
Yeah.
After Hours for many years, but we sort of had a hiatus there for a while. So these 3
Way to
they
bring
were
it
the
back.
Shakers. They
Yeah,
reeled it
that's
back
right.
in.
Yes,
So
60 people, I think, is what we had
Yeah.
there. So great attendance, and thank you for everybody that came out and
great location.
providing energy to the event. Of course,
Yes.
Sharon and Emily did such a great job putting it together. We had great food sponsors, really kind of a taste of downtown.
Oh
with
my
Cheryl
goodness! Now let's
Bobie's.
mention them.
Yeah, Cheryl Bobie's, and then we had
Cookie
Healthy-ish,
Tree.
the
Yeah,
Cookie
yeah,
Tree, and
yeah.
the Cookie Tree.
And-
So
ooh.
they were a health sponsor, or food sponsors, and really just a fantastic event. And a special kudos to Bert Driver for such a great space to have
Oh,
the
my
event.
goodness,
The first one that
so
we've had in a
pretty.
while, just a great space to have.
Well, I
that
hope it's not
in
the
there as well.
last, because that
Nope.
was.
Well, not talking about not the last.
I really enjoyed it. It was great.
And speaking of that, the next one is going to be September 11th.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout. We're working on the final details of that, so keep an eye out on social
Do we have a
media. for
location
that.
yet, or we're thinking?
We will know next week.
Okay,
for sure.
see,
So,
I don't even know.
That's
Yeah, so we
right.
didn't
I just
wanna-
sold the
They're
ball to them.
keeping-
I said, y'all do it. Y'all
They-
do the work. I'm working on
I
it.
have
we
utmost
guarantee a
confidence.
location, just not sure
Okay,
quite
we're
where
working on
yet.
it.
So keep that in mind. Again, $10 is the cover charge. We generally have food, drink, and everything. So we're excited about the next possible location that we're going to have
Yep.
there. And we want to keep the momentum going too. So we're also toying with the idea of a member mixer, maybe every
Yes.
other month or so somewhere. We'll just have an evening event where much more even casual than the after hours
Yeah.
event.
Just,
So,
kinda
just a
network
chance to get
around.
together and
Yeah.
chat and mingle and network and all that. So again, we just we want to give something to our members. Give them some value for their chamber
Yes.
membership, and this is a way of doing that with both the after hours and the mixer, and giving them a chance to meet other business people, other people in the community, and share their information and share what they do. So that's the whole purpose of it.
Love it.
I mean, it's great because I know so many people who have their own little cottage industry, or they're trying to build their business, and this is a great. It fits right into the mission of the chamber to encourage people who are private business owners or provide services for businesses to be able to get together and get to know each other.
Yeah, and I will tell people I got a lot of business after hours, and your goal is to meet 3 new people, before you leave that room. So
Yep.
that's what you want to do. Even if you're a little bit introverted, it's
Right.
not like you're out in front of everybody.
Or
I
you're
know it's a
somebody
little
like
hard to-
Suzanne who I don't
yeah.
think I need to know 3. I know everybody.
I know everybody. No.
But
I can
that's
get to know
a-
them again.
You never know.
one of our goals as being chamber board members too is, to seek out those people that are maybe a little bit shy and take
Yep.
them around and introduce them to people to kind of get the ball rolling. Because sometimes that's all it takes is just that first handshake, that first introduction.
To make
And then you
connections.
kind of loosen up a little bit. And, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's not, because we've got great people in the community, friendly people in the community. And, that just makes it that much better. So excited about everything that we've got going on
That's
there.
awesome.
So,
We got the right 3 people on that committee. Let me tell you.
Sure
well, I
seems
can't
like
pull
it.
off the Australian accent today, so I can't be quite
Good
as
day.
interesting as Emily. I can't even try. I mean, I've tried. I can't do it. I
Our
can't do
Southern
it.
just goes right through us. Yeah. So let's see. Now,
So
let's
we want
talk
to
a
move on
little
to
bit.
downtown.
Yeah, let's talk about upcoming
what do you want to talk
downtown.
about?
Yeah,
What do you want to
let's
talk
go with downtown first.
That's okay. Always remember first Friday of the month is Shop Late Friday, so
Okay.
that's still going on. I think we had teachers theme this past month. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what we're going to do next month, but most of the shops are open till at least 8 o'clock that evening. So come on out. Usually, it's fun night. Again, I always stress we've got some great shop owners down there, great businesses down
We
there,
do.
just great people. So please patronize them because they put their heart and soul into downtown. And we're not on the main drag like everybody else. So it's
We gotta
a little
bring
more
them in.
difficult.
Oh no!
We gotta bring them
Walnut
in.
is pretty happening.
Oh, it's happening for sure.
Yeah.
And I love the other thing that I love about the after hours on Friday is people are just walking around. There's,
absolutely.
it's not just about the shopping or the sales or the theme. It's that it really is a sense of community. It really is a fun event to just go and be with other people that are just milling about.
Just a cool vibe.
Yeah.
A cool vibe about
Yep.
the whole thing. And speaking of cool vibes,
Oh.
Yes.
okay, we have got our art walk coming up
Oh,
September
I
19th.
know.
Yeah.
So, here 5 or 6 weeks. So
It's hard to believe.
We're growing every year. So I think we're kind of expecting between maybe 20 to 25, maybe even more artists there. So we're
Oh, wow.
expanding it
Great.
from Walnut to Main Street. So we're going to have art vendors on both sides of the street. We'll be closing the street that day. It's going to be, and actually we're expanding the hours too. It used to start at 5 o'clock. We're going from 3 to 9 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
now.
Great.
So give the artists a little bit more exposure.
Yeah.
We know some, we're kind of competing with the high school football games too. So it gives people maybe a chance to come out and support the
Yeah.
artist, in the afternoon when they can get out there.
Well,
before they're
rush
going to work.
hour in Smithville is
Yes.
when the school's let out.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Hey, I'm at Bud and Willow and I see it every day.
So when people,
At 3 o'clock.
where the cars are traveling around, that's great to capture. People might just swing by with the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? As a fun afternoon
Yeah.
activity to do after school.
Yeah, and you'll see if you go down Walnut Street here in the next couple of days, you'll see we've got our banners up for the art walk.
I'm
there.
so excited about
Thanks
that.
to Josh Miller, thanks to
Yes.
Kevin Robinson, thanks to Smithville Electric too for getting those up. They got those up yesterday after just delivering them yesterday. So
That's great.
Oh,
boy, they
perfect.
acted quickly. We didn't even have the hardware on the poles, and Josh and them and Kevin took care of that, got that done.
I love her.
real
Yeah,
quick.
they're-
So appreciate
yeah.
what they did.
City of Smithville.
And we've
great
also got a
folks.
couple sponsors too for the event this year. First Bank is our main sponsor. Home Services is a contributing sponsor. They're contributing some services to
Great.
our event as well. So there's still an opportunity to be a sponsor if you'd like to. But again, really looking forward to a fun night. We'll have some food trucks out there as well. Bert, the Harvester will be open that night as well. So so can't stress about supporting those artists. Our fear about growing sometimes is if you get too many artists and not enough people are buying from the artists. So
Yes.
Right.
again, I'll stress how important it is to buy from the artists because we want them to come back next year. And the way they'll come back is if they so. And we've got some really cool artists. I mean, I am just really thrilled and stoked about who we've got and the energy we're going to have this year.
Ooh.
So
Maybe we get some pictures of those different artists on
yeah,
Facebook.
so some different
Yeah.
things, some different
So we'll let
unique,
people know
unique things.
what's there.
Not that we haven't had that before,
Yeah.
but I'm just I'll leave it at
excited.
that.
It's very
I think you're
exciting.
going to really have a good
Yep.
time and really going to be impressed by some of the artists.
So
there.
yesterday I went downtown because, I'd heard that Flutie got his new awning up on Market Street.
Yes.
Because I've been bugging him for a while. And so I went to take a picture. I couldn't get a picture because there was not one space open to where I could get a good clear shot. It was
Oh, that's a good
cars were
problem.
packed.
Oh, that's a good
So
problem.
now I'm going to have to go like really away after hours. But it's dark to get a picture because you just can't get down there. There's just cars everywhere. I love that.
Yes.
I have to go early in the morning. I can do before.
Yep.
Yeah, 8 o'clock I can get it probably. But anyway, I appreciate all the incredible things that are changing downtown. Jen, have you been lately?
Always.
It's looking so pretty.
It is.
And we're not even we're at the 30% point we've still got so many more projects coming up. Yeah.
Mine included.
Yours included, yeah. I've been bugging him too. Okay, it's okay.
I'm waiting on my window.
Before we get with Dawn and what else we're talking about, you're also involved with the Kiwanis.
With the
Oh my word!
Kiwanis
Like he
Club,
needs something
yeah.
else.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't throw him under the bus for that one.
Busy retirement's
Yeah.
a happy retirement is all I've got to say. Yeah, so for those that don't know, we have got a Kiwanis Club
Yes,
started
such nice
in DeKalb County now. So we are meeting the first Tuesdays of every month over at the community center at 5:30. If you want to help children in this community, this is the organization for you. This is the goal and the mission of Kiwanis Club. We are just getting our feet on the ground, just getting organized, so it's going to take a little time for us to identify where we can accomplish that and where we can give back. But give us a little bit of time. But if you want to get involved with
Right
it,
here on the ground floor.
ground
Yeah.
floor membership starts in October, $180. We do have a charter membership already. And actually, we've got an event coming up September 16th, which is basically our Kiwanis Club Charter kickoff ceremony. It's going to be over at the community center in the auditorium. That is going to be from 6 to 8. We actually have some dignitaries coming in from the regional Kiwanis Club for that. This is where they officially hand over our charter
your charter.
to
Oh,
us.
fun.
So it's going to kind of be more of a meet and greet. So nothing, we'll have a little bit of a formal presentation and a little bit formal presentation of the charter. But other than that, what we're hoping is we get people to come out there, learn a little bit about what Kiwanis is about, get interested, and be interested in being a member and getting involved. We've got a number of committees that we have established, to accomplish the things we want to do. So again, great volunteer opportunity for people here in the community.
So Jen, he needs to go to visit DeKalb TN.
Yes, and
visit
put those,
DeKalb. Visit DeKalb TN.
Yeah.
Click on info.
Yes.
Click on calendar of events.
click on the blue button.
Oh, the blue button, add an event.
Yeah, add
and
an
then
event.
Put your kickoff info in there. Hit submit, and bam.
That sounds complicated to me.
Oh,
There's too many buttons on there to push
just
there.
call in. Just call in. Okay.
All right, now
All
on
right,
to the next
now.
thing, and
Oh,
I've
okay.
got you to thank for this.
Well, okay, here's
Suzanne,
the thing.
I'm telling you.
I know. I told you. I throw Randy this out there all the time. But
Right.
anyway.
And Dawn.
But it's because she's so pretty. I mean, so anyway, WCTE, PBS, called, and they said, Suzanne, we need some people because we're going to do a dance fundraiser. And I said, I got somebody. I got a couple of somebodies. Mm-hmm. And so I don't even know if I warned them ahead of time. I just
No, you didn't.
They called me and they said, we've received a strange phone call asking us to be part of a dance competition.
Randy, just so you know, there is a little therapy club of the people who Suzanne volunteer things for.
She may be one of those.
And so it's not painful, but I feel your pain.
Yeah,
And there's a support group for you.
Well,
out there.
we should be dancing to the Beauty and the Beast, right here.
Oh, that's fun.
Because I've got a lovely, dance
You
partner
do.
here.
So
that
tell
we're
us
looking
about this
forward to.
dance fundraiser.
Well, we've got some time. It's actually, I've got to look at my chicken scratching here.
This is
February
going to be on
12th.
TV. This is going to be
February
actually on
12th.
TV.
It's going to be a live event on TV at the Putnam County Convention Center, and this is it's a PBS fundraiser.
Oh, that's where my daughter, she kind of runs that place. Oh.
And let me
I'll have to
say,
go.
key, this is a fundraising event.
Yeah.
So Dawn and I are responsible for raising money, as part of it. So we've got that we're responsible for. I'm sure we'll be giving you more information as this unfolds as how to do that. I know it's a live event. There's a dinner associated with it. There's awards for best dancer, favorite group, all that.
Pressure.
So Dawn
You've got our vote
Dawn
for
and I are a little bit competitive. So our goal is to raise the most money, and we've got to count on the people of DeKalb County to do that. We are representing the county,
Yes.
as part of this. So this is way out of my comfort zone. So I hope that I don't personally embarrass the county.
I told Randy, I said, if you're comfortable with it, go ahead and do it. If you're not comfortable with it, go ahead and do it. Didn't say that.
I don't know. I was in a daze. I was in a daze and said, why am I agreeing to this?
Right.
Yeah. I can't believe I talked him into it.
I did call you up right after and
he
said,
called me
what
up,
did
all right.
you just get me into?
I think the first time he called me, oh no, that's Randy. He must have got the call from PBS.
So Dawn,
It's super exciting because I'm actually a closet dancer.
Oh, are you?
I was not blessed with the vocals in the family, but I got the dance moves.
Okay. Oh, so you're good.
Yes, and Randy and I, we kind of were playing on the fundraising aspect of this, so we're actually making our dance a little bit interesting and a little play on raising money, and you have to watch it.
Oh, I
You have to
can't wait.
see.
Okay.
We have our second choreography lesson today.
Oh, wow.
We're training out of.
Oh my gosh, this is all out.
This is all out. We've got a choreography.
Oh, yeah, you have to have lessons.
Yes.
Jen.
Oh, well, I mean, I
A
would
coach.
Her
definitely
name
need a
is
coach.
Kalai at Dance Murfreesboro. So we go on Wednesdays and then we practice art with each other. The first one was very humorous. We both said we've got a lot of work to do.
It does feel weird at first.
Foxtrot and the cha-cha.
Oh,
Yep, but that's all we're going to give you all because you have to watch it
Yep.
and vote live, and either whether in person or on the phone you can.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Look at him. He's good already.
Yeah, this
He's
is
like a new definition of fun. This is good that you're stretching.
Oh, yeah,
This is
absolutely.
good.
You know, you got to always learn. You know, that's the way I look at life. You know,
Learn
So
not to
learn
take
new things.
Take whatever Suzanne throws
Get out
at
of your
you.
box. You know, get out of your box. So,
Yeah, I'm
that's
proud
this
of
is
you.
definitely it.
And
for
this
me.
is right on the heels of you being Colonel Mustard. What's
Oh,
your character?
that's at Rutherford County. He's
Well,
all over the
Rutherford,
place.
If you
all
want
over
to
the
support me in
place.
that, there's a
He really does look like Colonel Mustard.
I know.
there's a Kiwanis Club fundraiser in Murfreesboro.
Yeah, I
tell you,
that
he's in
is
everything.
a play on the Clue Party.
Yes.
And so it's at the Oakland's Mansion, and basically what you've got is you've got people that play characters, and the people go there and they ask the characters different questions to find out
They got
who did it.
You're
figure out who
basically
did it.
playing the
I am
whodunit
Colonel
part.
Mustard, and if you've seen me dressed up for Halloween in front of my shop, handing out candy, there's a little bit twist on Colonel,
Okay, but
Colonel
that's
Mustard.
not too far of a stretch.
So
No, that's
somewhere
right.
between Colonel Sanders and Colonel Mustard. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But if you go
right.
to Murfreesboro Kiwanis Club, you can support me there because that's a fund. I'm responsible for fundraising there too. I was the first to get to a certain amount that was required.
Nice.
So I won that, but I'm not in the lead right now. So I got to
Oh,
push.
got to push it.
Yeah, not
Gotta
that he's
push it.
competitive or
Yeah.
anything.
Oh my goodness. Well, Randy, I tell you, I don't know when you sleep, but and then running the purple door on top of that, so it's a
Yeah,
lot.
a lot of good stuff.
But now that we've got Dawn here too, Dawn is
Thank you,
y'all are like
Randy.
overlapping on stuff. Is this
We'll let you-
Freddie coming in? Freddie Curtis is here, so we're going to talk about.
Hello, hello. Come in.
How are you
Welcome.
today?
I'm doing good.
Welcome to Chamber Chat,
I'm
Freddie
honored.
Curtis.
I'm honored to be here.
Well, we're
today.
so excited. This is with, we're going to talk about the DeKalb Historical Committee. I've not heard about this in a while.
Right.
Well, you know, I did the chat in Cannon County when I was director of schools in Cannon County, so
Yeah.
Miss Motley, and she was telling me one time, she said we were doing it, and I was going long as I typically do, long-winded preachers, but as I typically
Oh,
do.
well, I'm married to one.
And then Carolyn said, we said something, she said, Freddie, you can do your own show. In fact,
I love Carolyn.
she's great. She's great. So this is not. I'm not a rookie here. Okay? I'm a rookie at the DeKalb one. Okay.
Well, you'll have to make you a regular.
we've been there. That's right. Absolutely. It's been a segment on it. But it's great informing the historical society. We did that back a few months ago, and Dawn's a part of that. She came to our first meeting, as well as we've got a lot of great people. Last night, we probably had 25, 30 people.
Really? That's great news.
But I think Rhea brought them all in.
I'm pretty sure
Rhea Baker,
Yeah.
she pulled people in.
She know history like nobody.
and
Oh, my
she
goodness.
did a fantastic job on the history of the DeKalb County Fair. So we were very, very honored to have her do that. Great presentation. We're going to try to put
Was
that
that
on.
your inaugural?
That was our inaugural
meeting?
presentation.
So,
Oh, well,
of
we
course,
decided-
Rhea, that's a good choice.
Bobby White's our co-chair.
Yes.
And Bobby, of course, she worked at Tennessee State Museum.
Oh, yes. We got some special tours downstairs, didn't
We
we?
sure did.
As the registrar,
Yeah.
Bobby did. And so he said, well, I think we need to do some presentations. We've got our, the bylaws and went all through elected our officers and all of that. And then Bobby said, I think we need to do some presentations. I said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
And so we started just thinking about who we would like to come. And we just brainstormed, and Rhea first up, and she said, I'll do it. I'll do the first one.
Wow. Well, eventually we want to have a museum here, right?
Yep.
Absolutely. And that's what we're working
we
on.
have got to go that direction again. We worked on it years ago, and we never could get the place, but we really need to get that going again.
And Mr. Webb, when I was appointed DeKalb County historian in December, and I retired as director of schools in Cannon County, and I had gone back to school when my first wife Trina passed away back in 2015. I said, well, what? And my boys said, well, what's going to do, Dad? And I said, I'm going back to school. So in 2016, I started my second master's program. I've got a Master of Tennessee Tech in instructional leadership. But I went to MTSU and then started working with Dr. Carol Van West, our state historian.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. He's amazing.
And, he's incredible.
Yeah.
And he's one of our speakers coming up.
He works with the state.
He's the state historian, plus he's over the Center for Historic Preservation. And so after I retired, I had got about 15 hours in, about halfway through the program. So I said, I'm gonna finish it up. And so my wife said, are you crazy? No, I said,
You're never too old.
I said, I want to go back. So
Yeah,
I've gone back, and I've only got 4 more courses left, and I'll have my master's. But
From being somebody who graduated when they were in their late 40s.
In history, what's your master's
in public history. Public history.
Oh, you love that, right? Yeah, she's a history
Dr.
major.
Well, public history. I graduated from Lee University, Lee College back then, and with a social studies major. Emphasis in history.
So this is your love.
And so I love doing it. I can, it's not a job. You just do it. Of course, I don't get paid as a county historian. So. No. But we don't.
All good-hearted community.
But I am. I tell them last night, I'm an intern.
Yeah.
I'm an intern now with the Center for Historic Preservation as part of the National Civil War Heritage Area.
Okay.
So I can make coffee and deliver mail.
Just like a good intern.
No, but my specific thing is working with DeKalb County, and I'm being paid a small stipend basically to work on the history of DeKalb County.
That is great, because after losing Mr. Webb,
we didn't have a historian for Tommy had been gone for 5 years.
Yeah.
And Tommy forgot more than I'll probably ever know. But
he was amazing.
An encyclopedia. He was the expert. So we want to honor him as part of this museum. And Dawn's our outreach. She's over our outreach committee. And so we've formed several different committees, some on documentation, some on Bobby's one over that. We have one on African American matters, meaning African American cemetery. They're working on it. That Rhea and Chris
got a great one in Alexandria.
They're working on getting that as part of the. We have 2 historic districts in DeKalb County. Mm-hmm. The one in Liberty. As the Liberty is a historic district, and the Alexandria, the African American cemetery, is a historic district too. So
the history there with D.E.B. Du Bois. No, how do you say it?
Du Bois. Yeah.
Is it Du Bois? Somebody else told me that I was pronouncing it wrong.
W.B. Du Bois.
We're going to say
Yeah, it's right. But I'd studied him in sociology when I taught sociology, and I thought, where is this rural school at that he's talking about in Souls of Black Folk? Well, I started looking at it and I said, man, it's in my hometown. Literally, it's just outside of my hometown.
Yeah.
And I started inquiring about that. And of course, Mike Corley, of course, a great another resource that Mike is. And, they had gotten together with the Tennessee Tech University African American Student Association, and they put that plaque there on Highway 70 back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, so if people want to get involved with the committee, what do they need to do?
All right, Dawn, let's our outreach. Yes. Let's go to the outreach committee. I've been talking too much.
The whole reason that we wanted to get out here is that we're just also newly forming. And, I was really inspired. I'm not actually from DeKalb County. I'm from Minnesota originally.
Right.
Lived here for the last 5 years. And actually,
we adopted you, though.
Yes. Through Leadership Academy, actually, Jen presented this beautiful, timeline of DeKalb County history. And I really fell in love with it. And so I think if other people that maybe are not from here like me, or from here and just don't know, or want to get more connected, or sharing it with our future generations, because right now that they're losing all this old memories and all these old things. Mm-hmm. The museum will help serve a purpose for tourism and things like that, or for locals to come in and look at it. But really it's about our presentations and things like that, or things we're going to do in the community to help bring awareness to our past and projects that we're working on.
Well, it's interesting. Stories are interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they also help to explain why we are who we are and why we do what we do.
Yeah.
And so I do think that history as a study is interesting because it helps explain why we're here, but it also elevates and honors the people who made things happen in DeKalb County.
Yes.
That rich tradition of how things were. Still, like we've talked about DeKalb County Fair and the Jamboree and current leadership, there have always been community leaders. And being able to have those stories and documenting that history just helps us to feel confident that that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be leaders and giving back to our community and contributing to those great things that make us our community.
Yeah.
If I can say too, Jen, to go right along with that, everything has a history. Everything. This radio station, the chamber has a history. Leadership DeKalb has a history. Everything has a history. And that oral tradition that was passed along from, everybody said, Curtis, why are you interested in history so much? Well, my great-grandfather, I listened to stories that he would tell, particularly about political battles, and that's my thesis. I call it divided. The political history of DeKalb County is my thesis that I've been working on. But let me tell you, it says our whole mission that we adopted is preserving our DeKalb County, Tennessee history for our future. That's our mission.
Yep.
And to accomplish that, you mentioned the DeKalb County History Center is where the county's historical artifacts can be shared with the public. The Tennessee State Museum, one thing at MTSU, you network with folks in the history program. And so one of my friends I was sitting right beside in class, well, he's the assistant curator at the Tennessee State Museum. And, they left Dedrick Street and got the beautiful facility. If you've not been, you need to go to the Tennessee State Museum.
Right.
And he
Maybe
called
for
me.
State Government Day.
Yeah.
And he called me.
It's been a few years since we've been.
Oh, you go get them. They're all time doing new exhibits.
Yeah.
Well, what happened is that he said, he told me, hey, we've got some extra display cases. And those display
that's
cases,
well
I don't know if you've priced any display cases,
Oh,
but
they
are.
thousands of dollars,
yeah.
you know. And so he said, we got some extra ones down there. So I went down and wore the hard hat because it's a construction zone where TPAC's at, in the bottom there of that particular building. And I got to mark the cases that we'd like to have in DeKalb County. So I've had some community volunteers said, we'll take a box truck and we'll go get them. So the state's got to release those and put those back to our
So where will the
county.
center be?
Okay, this is what I'm working on right now. Is the Tennessee State Museum has museum grants, and right now for the Tennessee 250th, they're doing lots and lots of grants. So we're applying for one of those grants. I've been working with the county mayor, Matt Adcock, and we think.
Oh my goodness, I'm tingling.
We think we're getting there, Suzanne, and we're thinking using half of the DeKalb room. The DeKalb room could still be utilized for community events and things like that, but they're utilizing one half of that as our start to the DeKalb History Center.
Because we need something much bigger than that eventually.
And so we would like to put a wall there, proposal. We're going to go before the Public Works Committee tomorrow at 6, or Thursday at 6, and we're going to talk to them about what we'd like to do. And one of those things is put a wall there and put a door there where it's secure, but yet being right there in the very center of the complex where people come in all the time to exercise and whatever, where it would be utilized. And then after that, and part of that grant, I'm asking for new display cases as well as we'll get those old. So it'll give us a good start.
Wow.
And
so can you keep us updated?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
and the Center for
posted.
Historic Preservation of NPSU is one of our partners. I'm an intern with that organization. So guess what? They said we will do your panels for you. So we will do our panels, and I've got that's part of my homework assignment. I've got to do 4 panels, and so I've delegated that out. So our committees are going to be working on those panels, trying to do that, and for no charge.
Tell us how someone might be able to get more involved.
Our next meeting will be on September the 2nd. and that meeting takes place at the DeKalb Community Complex in the DeKalb room.
Okay,
that's
so,
what, when
they renamed that.
it was arcade.
Yes.
It was the arcade
Yes,
room,
DeKalb
and
room.
now
I
it's
love
called
that.
the
Yeah.
DeKalb room.
Yeah.
So they're at the DeKalb room. You come right in. It's really the second.
Right to the right.
We've got one hall on the right and the second door on the right.
Yeah.
And we will have an opportunity to see a speaker that will go over a topic of the day. We're nailing that one out.
Yep.
So it's always going to have some, element of education as well. No need to stay for the meeting if you're not interested in anything more than that. But if you're thinking about joining the committee or wanting to be a part of this, you can
love
go
history,
there.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Also,
like Jen.
visit our website, DeKalb County TN History. DeKalb County TN. Make sure to have the TN because we know there's a Georgia. History.com.
Yeah. And a lot of others probably.
And visit us on Facebook because you can sign up for different things there, and we'll hopefully have a great newsletter coming up and ways to know about what we're going to be doing in the community.
Thank y'all. I'm so excited.
Yes, this is great. And, and
So we'll keep you updated.
Keep us updated, please do.
Which we'll put it on our mailing list and
come on back anytime.
and visit the website.
Carolyn's right. You need your own show. You're
Thanks
great.
again.
You're natural.
Hey, we're,
so
we're
good to see
glad,
you,
glad to be
Dawn.
here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
pleasure.
Good to see you.
And by the way, on September 2nd, our guest speaker is right over here.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Yeah. So she'll be
I'm
doing
committed.
talking about leadership
She
DeKalb and
is
her
a
history
walking
presentation.
history machine.
Well,
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye, Freddie.
and I do want to say a big plug for, did you hear that Leadership DeKalb plug?
I heard that.
So let's go ahead and talk just a minute about how Leadership DeKalb
Oh,
is
it's
in
about to start up
recruiting.
again. Yeah.
We are in our recruiting phase. So the requirements for Leadership DeKalb, anyone who lives or works in DeKalb County. Dawn, who just was one of our fabulous speakers over many different events. Did you notice that?
She's also on our Center Hill Tourism Committee.
And also Randy has been a recent Leadership DeKalb alum. So if you live or work in DeKalb County, if you are looking for a way to plug in or possibly even network in a stronger way for your own passion, we are taking applications. So this year's class will start at the end of September, and more information can be through the chamber website in the next day or two.
We're getting it together.
We're pulling together those final details. But we do want to really encourage anyone who's ever thought about it or you're curious about DeKalb County, how to plug in to what's going on. It's a year-long program. You meet fabulous people. You get an opportunity to meet with current leadership and our alumni group, and you get to go all over the county. I've had people who say, I've lived my whole life here and I still learn things from Leadership DeKalb. And that's our goal, is to get a very
They're
diverse...
all shocked, aren't they?
Yeah, very diverse class, young, emerging leaders. We have a couple of high school students usually in the class, all the way to, I'm now retired, I finally have time to do
like me,
Leadership
and
DeKalb.
not retired.
We want anyone who is interested, let us know. We'll fill you in on more details.
Oh, it's so fun. Everybody says it's just such a, and you meet these friends.
Right.
I mean,
it's one day a month.
Yeah.
You meet folks. You really become a cohesive group.
And she didn't mention this, but we also take one trip in March to Nashville and study everything going on at the state capitol and maybe other places.
Yeah. So it's not just about government leadership,
right.
But that is politics is the tool to get things moving in community, and so of course we study that as well. But we study.
And we get to see our local representatives and senator down there. It's all cool.
But we study education, we study healthcare, we study agriculture and economic development. So it's a very broad brush that we try and reach.
I'm already excited.
I know. Once again, Leadership DeKalb.
Well, Coco has been so patient this morning.
Yeah, Kathy's been doing this.
Justin Potter, library.
We've had a busy morning and a lot of good guests. And
my goodness.
so much going on in our county.
No.
If you say there's nothing to do in this county, you don't watch Chamber Chat.
Come talk to me.
Yeah,
I will fill you in.
There is something to do.
Because I'm too busy writing grants right now.
Yeah. There's
Go
something
to Star Manufacturing and ask for Jen.
Yeah. Call Jen up. Throw her under the bus. There you go. There you go.
Don't call Kathy. She's about to go on vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, June,
You've had a busy summer.
June was a busy month, and then July we slowed down a little bit.
Yep.
We tried to get everything caught up. And we had a record number of children sign up for
That's
summer reading
so
this
great.
year. We had 195 children sign
That's
up.
amazing.
And we had
fun.
record numbers attend our 4 programs that we had over at the county complex. And I do want to thank the staff over there and the county commission and the mayor for letting us use that wonderful facility.
Oh, my goodness.
We outgrew the library years ago.
How did we live without that place?
I know. So,
Yeah.
But we did, and we do want to thank all the children that signed up and the families that brought them to each one of them. That you don't have to come to the programs to sign up, but it's fun if you do. And so I want to thank Sonic and Bumpers, Pizza Hut, McDonald's. DT set up a table with their photo booth. The
That
health
is
department,
so fun.
Yeah, the
I'm like, can I get my picture made?
DeKalb Prevention Coalition, they gave us some things for the goodie bags, but they gave them, Sonic and these others gave them coupons and they can go to
great.
there. Health department set up and gave out a lot of goodies too. So we want to thank everyone for participating
Yes.
this year and look forward to next year. We had a lot of great entertainment. We had the Nashville Zoo and Science Guys and the park rangers came and brought some animals. So we
Like a snake?
yeah, probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, oh.
Yeah.
Yay.
How awesome.
We need
Yeah.
snakes. Think how many rats we'd have if we didn't have
Well,
snakes.
yeah, they serve a purpose. Yeah.
Come on
Okay.
now.
Yeah, they serve a purpose, yeah. And
So I'm still traumatized. Remember that chamber chat where
We
they brought the
did,
snake and I
yeah.
let it wrap around my
Yeah.
wrist? Yes. And
well, what if you had a 15-foot boa around your neck?
she
Suzanne
did. She put a boa around her
Yeah,
neck.
It
one of
was
those-
bigger. It could have eaten you,
Yeah,
Kathy.
it could have. It was one of those
It-
yellow
it
The snake
boas.
was bigger than her.
It was.
I was having a senior moment though. You think, okay, sure, put that around
Call
my
it
neck.
senior if you want.
I think they
call
also
it
said, "Oh no,
crazy.
we just fed it,"
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
they said, "You're safe." We
I got
just
a lot
fed it.
of, but I got a
Yeah,
lot
they
of
probably
comments
thought,
on it.
what?
Yeah, a lot of comments on that. I had people say,
No, they saw me, they go, what? Kathy, she's like, oh, that's
Yeah,
a
the
senior snack.
appetizer.
well, what you do for your job, you
sorry.
do all
We
kinds
forgot
of-
we're on the
We digress. Are you still talking?
We are going to start story time back. We are going to start story time back. We kind of stopped story time
I
because
like story time.
school started
Yeah.
back up. We want everybody to get in. I'm losing a lot of children this year because they're going to school,
Oh,
which is a
yeah.
good
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
But so
Oh,
we're gonna
that's
see-
right. They have
Yeah, some of them are starting kindergarten this year.
Oh, that's exciting.
So it will start September the 26th at 10 o'clock at the library. So
So have those babies. We need some more children.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's for
Bring 'em
preschool
on.
children. So we have a great time. So, and then through the year we do have guests, people come in and read for us, and I've had several people ask about it. So anyway, we'll have fun. So we'll get started back
Well,
up.
of course. And speaking
Yeah.
of having fun,
Having
somebody's
fun.
going to be going on vacation
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Have fun. Have a safe trip.
Yeah.
Right.
You deserve it.
We'll be good.
Okay. All right.
I'm not getting in the water, so I've been watching Shark Week, so I'm not
yeah.
getting in the water. Yeah.
Just don't even stick your toe
She
in the water.
didn't want to be lunch
No.
with the snake or the shark.
No, no.
Okay, so hang out here so you can help us finish up. So Brad couldn't be here this morning from the
but
Ed Graham
what-
State Park, but they celebrated this big thing, right?
50th anniversary was so fantastic.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
it
out of town.
It was a great. You had a good excuse.
Yeah.
But talking about history,
Yeah.
Ed Graham State Park is just fabulous resource also for that neck of the woods of. We've got Brad and his dad, Carl Halfaker,
we love Carl,
who started
yeah.
History Hayride. Just such a fabulous resource for DeKalb County. Just check out Ed Graham State Park for all of their events. Fall is a great time. They've got lots of things
Love
going
ball.
on.
So pretty over there.
Yeah.
So Jen, what I'm doing after I leave here?
You're gonna go set up a booth
At the state fair. I know they're saying it doesn't start yet, but we have to get this stuff done early.
You gotta start.
You got to go behind the scenes and set everything
I've
up.
got to go make it all pretty.
Yeah.
So we'll be setting up a DeKalb County booth there at the Made in Tennessee building. Oh my goodness. It is the prettiest building. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty there.
You know,
So
I haven't been.
Oh.
I know this year. This is my year. I'm gonna go.
Oh, this is the year because that building is fabulous.
Yeah.
I mean, the fairgrounds is great there.
But I've heard really great things about the Made in Tennessee.
Oh, it's so well
display.
done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's great. I mean, it's like whirling, and we got all 95 counties set up, and they have these special things made for us that we have to, populate just right. This is a special year. They want us to add some flags and different red, white, and blue. So I had to go shopping
neat.
yesterday a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just amazing way to showcase all the wonderful Tennessee 95 counties. I love them all.
Yeah.
I
Well,
do.
of course.
So anyway, it's a 10-day event there at the Tennessee State Fair, August 14th through the 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
So check out the Made in Tennessee building. And
the whole fair.
And the whole fair.
Yeah.
The whole thing is great.
Make a day of it.
Yeah. And then September 6th is a Bacon Festival in downtown Smithville from 10 to 4.
Mm-hmm. October 11th is the Pumpkin Festival, back again. That's also downtown Smithville from 10 to 3 on October 11th.
Now remember, Jen, how to add that event if you've got something
you
coming
got
up.
to do it. If you're thinking, church event, family reunion, whatever you got going, anything that you want to spread the word, visit DeKalbTN.com, click on calendar events, and then just follow the instructions and add an event. Yeah.
Easy peasy. Oh, the DeKalb County Schools, as Kathy has said, is back in session. Be super careful when you see buses, when you see cars lined up along the road. Be so careful with our sweet families
If you're not
and children.
sure whether you're on a road where you're supposed to stop.
Yeah. Whether you're going toward the bus or behind the bus.
I think you're supposed to, all 4 lanes, you're supposed to stop.
All 4 lanes are supposed to stop.
Yeah.
So if you are not sure, just for the sake of the children, stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, the Chamber, as you can see, wants to promote your news or special events. Call 615-597-4163. And let me throw something in here.
Yep.
DTC has brought us a new phone. Oh my goodness. Ian was just giddy this week. It does all kinds. I can have a conference call. Oh, I don't know how to use it, but I can have one.
You're learning.
I'm learning. I mean, we can, like, if somebody calls a lot about business license or something, I could just transfer them straight over to the county court clerk or straight over to the courthouse office. I don't have to say, do you have a pencil?
Yeah.
That's what I've been acting like.
Transfer,
I'm a track person. I'm like, could you find a pencil and write this down? Now we just hit a button and it takes them to it.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. We're so fancy.
Yeah.
Or you can email me at director@DeKalbCountyChamber.org and I'll help you spread the word.
Okay. Yep. And we want to thank all of our fabulous guests. We are exhausted, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Of all of our guests this morning. We are grateful for WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat. We don't know why they keep coming back over and over for our program.
Gluttons for
We
punishment.
are so grateful.
Yeah. You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to DTC3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program anytime you want.
Over and over and over.
Oh, yeah.
And we appreciate all of our listening and viewing audiences and hope you stay tuned for next month.
Same chat time.
Same chat channel.
Thank you for joining us and happy back to school.
Bye. See you next month.